How's it going, fellas? My name is Orosh, and this is another episode of Patapon. And in today's episode, I believe we're gonna go and conquer the fortress finally, because I've been trying to do that for like past 3 episodes, and I failed each time. And I think we're gonna fight the boss fight too, the worm, the bonus worm, I think. Because last episode we found the wind miracle, which will be really useful in the fortress. Speaking of Fortress, I kind of wanted to download Team Fortress and play it a little bit because they added like a bunch of new shit. They added like a goddamn jetpack for Pyro. I don't get it, but there we go. We have the Rain Miracle and the Tailwind Miracle, which is more useful than Rain Miracle because Rain was only used for 2 quests, and Wind can actually help in whatever quest you're doing. Unless the enemy gets like right in front of you and then you just shoot over everything, and that's kind of annoying. But overall, most of the time it's useful. So it's good to have it equipped. Later in the game you get an Earthquake Miracle, and I like using that one because it basically just immobilizes enemies for a brief moment. What? No, why? What is the catapult? They said something. Holy shit, that thing like does 700 damage. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Sure is a lot of damage. It's fucking. I'm sure these peanuts aren't eatable, and I shouldn't eat them. I don't fucking care, man. It's like some old peanuts I found in a shelf. Why the fuck you're eating that then? I don't know. I like peanuts. Even old and disgusting. I'm old and disgusting myself, you know. I feel like I can relate to these peanuts. I got a mouthful of fucking peanuts. I can't. What is this quality commentary I'm doing? If anybody ever questions my commentary being bullshit, then I don't think they ever heard good commentary, you know? Just kidding, I'm doing that on purpose, because I find it funny. That fucking thing just did like 1000 damage to every enemy on the tower. That was kind of awesome. I wish we could keep the catapult for the rest of our lives, but we can't. The catapult has to go at some point. And I got more horses. Great, I love horses. I just love not using them. And I think that's even like an actually really good horse. This one I just found. I have so many horses I could basically equip all 3 of my horse riding Patapons with good equipment. Here's the Wind Miracle song. Seems pretty similar to the Rain Miracle song. It is pretty similar. Just that at some point it changes, like right now. The Earthquake Miracle is the worst one to pull off because every single bit of these like quick time events or whatever you want to call them, right? It's like really fast as shit, and it's kind of hard to pull off. But I don't know, that really helped me. I think in it's definitely the episode I actually get through that stage. Because I kind of took a peek at what else I did in this episode, and I noticed that I fought a worm, so I definitely did this stage first, and then I went to defeat the worm, and also 800 damage. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. Fucking peanuts, maybe they aren't so bad. I don't like them. I like peanuts, maybe that's the thing. I better just fucking eat stuff in every goddamn video I make. Nah, I remember when I was playing Sonic Forces, I would like eat something beforehand, so I won't fucking eating something in the middle of the video. So I don't know why the fuck this time I don't give a shit. At least this time I'm not drinking beer. Like I did, I don't know, 2 episodes ago, I think. See, we're fucking wrecking this stupid fortress. Also, weren't we supposed to build a fortress ourselves? We were like delivering materials in 1 episode. Nah, that's the lame thing about miracles. It did happen with the rain one, if you don't remember, where you have to input them from time to time. It doesn't work like you get it once and then it stays for the rest of the mission or something. It doesn't, unfortunately. But I think it would be kind of overpowered if you, for example, had a fucking earthquake for the whole turn. As I believe this earthquake... No, I don't think earthquake works on your team as well. That would be kind of dumb and pointless to use the miracle of earthquake. Why would you want to make your army suddenly fall on the ground and not be able to do anything? You would rather have the enemy to do that, right? And that's what the earthquake is for. Fucking up enemies. Also, I believe this catapult can actually be destroyed. Yeah, even though we're doing way better than we did last time, we're still kind of sucking dick. At least there's nothing from the fortress itself that wrecks me, because last time there were these traps and the rocks, and also we lost Tatapons again. So that ain't good, but we're not losing hope because the fortress is destroyed. Now these Zegatons should stop coming, and I should be able to kill them. So even though 1/3 of my army is dead, actually not 1/3 of my army, because not every unit has the same amount of Patapons in them. I don't know, I don't remember how many Patapons I have. I think 4. Whatever, 1/3 of my army is dead, but I ain't losing hope because I still have the rest of them and they can just pull it off fine. See, this guy lights this guy on fire, he burns to death. That's why fire weapons are cool. I think in Patapon 3, or maybe even this Patapon, there was a thing where if you used fire weapons, you had to be careful because there were like bushes on the levels, and you could actually burn them and burn yourself. And a catapult is smoking, even though it doesn't have any kind of engine on it or anything. It's just a fucking wooden contraption. What the fuck is it smoking? It's not on fire. But you know what? I don't see anybody pushing the catapult. It drives by itself. So maybe it is some kind of machine. I mean, like with an engine, you know. Not a wooden contraption like I described it before. Door of Promise. We got through the door. 4 Patapons died. We got a bow, a helmet, some other shit. Also, the sheep has more defense. I didn't look at the screen, but they said something important. Madden, you're such a dumb bitch. We have other problems to worry about, like Decapon Tower at Mount Bochico. Yes, in fact, we found out that Decapon Tower is vulnerable to archer attacks. But there's a great forewind preventing Yumi pawns from having an effect. A forewind goodness, perhaps. See, this is the... oh shit. This is a time in the game where they probably expected me to actually get the wind miracle, but I already got it because I found it more useful in the fortress. And I think Mount Bochico is really easy. Like I said before, I think when you get to like a boss that's like a big gate, that's when the game gets kind of difficult and you suddenly suck ass. So I guess throughout the whole playthrough I really wanted to make those horse Patapons, but I never did. Here we might learn my favorite and most useful move in the game, which is fleeing. Spawn pata, you run away, and instead of, you know, defending and taking less damage, you take no damage because you run away from the attacks. Try and find a better solution than fucking taking damage but a little bit less. Also, look, all my archers are fire archers now. I gotta make more archers. I gotta make more archers so they can suck dick. Because the other bows I have don't do any fucking damage later in the game. There were numerous times when in the game I started recording, but I did so fucking shitty in a mission that I just simply not finished recording and I just started again. Like one time when I had to fight Gong, I actually changed my Yumi pawns to a team of 3 riding horses Patapons, and one of them was actually the best kind of Patapon you could have. But then I got my ass kicked and I was like, oh for fuck's sake, I thought these horse guys would do great. They have such good equipment and all. And then I get kind of disappointed, and instead of doing that I made like the best in the game Patapon you can have. Which is called Varsala, and I think that's a pretty cool name. Varsala. It isn't based on an animal, it's like a fucking... It's like a... How are these called? Damn it. It's not a Valkyria. These are knights with wings on their backs. How are they called? I don't remember. I think Civilization had like a unit like that, like knights with wings on their backs. And yeah, and you could have a Patapon with wings, and he's like pretty good. Also, I'm getting my ass kicked. Is it just me? Oh, I think me from the past agrees too. I'm getting my ass kicked. A reminder: I'm not playing the game right now. If I did, then I wouldn't be talking so much. Why is that? Ah, shit. Man, I hate whenever someone interrupts me when I'm recording this way. You know, when I'm doing the commentary after the gameplay, because in that way, like when I pause all of a sudden, sometimes I may pause one thing earlier than the other one, and then there's like a delay, and it really pisses me off. Oh yeah, I died. Well shit, I wish I died in real life. Why did I do that? I guess I just didn't bother to time my attacks right. What? Oh, I gotta listen to this shit again. Almighty, can you hear me? No, I can't. It is to learn a new song, Ponpata, the rhythm of the dodge. With it, Patapons can escape danger and run like cowards. Ponpata, Ponpata. I still can't, I don't understand why is the X drum a yellow. There's no yellow button on the fucking PlayStation controller, there's a pink one. What's up with these colors? There's like blue, green, red. What else? Yellow? No, pink. Why pink? Even Xbox is yellow. Even Super Nintendo had yellow, I believe. What the fuck is with the pink? Probably has a meaning, I don't know. Or I remember all these symbols have a meaning. X is for cancelling, even though in most games it's for accepting. Circle is for accepting, even though in most of the games it's for cancelling. Triangle is for expanding or whatever. And square is for a fucking jack shit, I don't know. Also, I wanted to mention, look at this worm. I like the thing that it has so many weapons sticking out of its head. It's as if it's actually really... This worm has been through many battles, and I like that thing because it kind of makes me think Patapons have some really badass designs. Like this worm is pretty scary. I mean, not really because it's a 2D cutesy game, but if it wasn't anything else it might have been scary, like Dark Souls or something, and if it wasn't 2D. And also weapons that Patapons use aren't like complete cutesy stuff. They don't like use lollipops as their weapons or anything. They use like actual kind of cool looking weapons. It's just that Patapons are cute eyeballs. It's like putting cute characters into a really dark world, kind of, maybe. Also this time I guess I didn't do as fucking bad because look, I'm still alive. I didn't lose anybody. You know what? There's one more song we're gonna learn in this game. I forgot about it. I freaking spawn pawn chaka chaka, and it is the most useful one. Actually, no, all of them are useful, but this one is. What it does, it basically charges the Patapons, and the next attack you perform is way tougher than it normally would. And it's way more effective doing charge and attack than, for example, doing 2 attacks. Because you're gonna do more damage. Also, I don't know how to avoid these things, but this guy doesn't do as little damage as his regular counterpart. This guy actually kinda kicks my ass with this stupid attack. So that kinda sucks, you know. Also, my old friend from elementary, right? He went on like an exchange or whatever. And to our town came some kind of cute Asian chick. I'm supposed to show her around. That would be coolest fucking gig I ever had. Yeah, nothing like peanuts from the floor. Taste twice as good when they're from the floor, you know? That's what I say about kebabs. When you order a kebab, right? You make sure to call the Turkish guy who made it to you a little bitch. Because if you do, then he gets pissed off and he spits into the kebab, and then it makes it taste better, you know? That's a secret technique I learned. And also makes it extra spicy. So if you really want it spiced up, you can order extra spicy sauce and then call the Turkish guy a little bitch. Or call him Muslim, because I think they don't like that. Well, I'm out of peanuts and my Coke. What am I gonna do? Where's my knife? I'm gonna cut my wrist. Where the fuck is it? I don't know. There it is. It's like a karambit. Karambit. Can't see it, I don't fucking use the camera. What the fuck am I showing? I was playing Golden Axe yesterday on this Sega Master System collection, Mega Drive collection, whatever it's called. And one thing I'm really disappointed in is that I understand a lot of people probably don't like, because a lot of people advised me recording next to Mega Man games without stretching the screen, but I just hate these fucking bars on the side. I can't fucking take them, you know? Like when the game isn't wide, because it has the original resolution, but I just can't stand these fucking bars. And in the Mega Drive collection, you can't turn them off. You can't stretch the game on the full screen. You have like a full screen option, but all it does is just simply shows that little shitty fucking 3D render of a TV with the game playing on it, as if like, oh, it's immersion and this is exactly how your room looked in the 90s, 80s, whatever, late 80s. This is totally how it looked. No, it's fucking not. I didn't have a room like that. I had a shitty room. But still, I don't like that. I wish, this whole idea of this room as your main menu, I really don't like it. I would rather just have a simple, like Mega Man Legacy Edition or whatever it's called. You just simply pick which Mega Man you want to play, and then you have like pause screen, and you can change all the options. Also, I think I found the fucking rarest meat in the game, which is called Wonder Meat. And the description of the item is different depending on where you live. I don't know why is that, to be honest. Maybe so it won't be mistaken for a pork chop in Arabic countries. I don't know really. Stretching it out, but see you guys later in the next episode. Bye.